Hey everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making my famous turkey meatloaf. Today we're going to be pairing this with one of my favorite wines, Barbera D'Asti from Ratti Vineyard. All right, let's get started. For this turkey meatloaf, you'll need 1 pound ground turkey, 2 shredded carrot sticks, 2 diced celery stalks, a half large onion, 2 tablespoons unsalted butter, 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil, 3/4 cup panko breadcrumb, 1 large egg, a 1/4 cup plus 3 tablespoons ketchup, 4 teaspoons Worcester sauce, 1 teaspoon marjoram, 1 teaspoon Italian seasoning, 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese, 1 teaspoon kosher salt, and black pepper to taste. First step, we're going to saute the carrots, celery, and onions in a pan with olive oil butter just until soft. So that's your sofrito is what they call that in Italian, and I think it's called a mirepoix in French. Anyway, this is the key kind of secret ingredient to this meatloaf, and it makes it really moist, but also it hides lots of veggies in your meatloaf, which is great for your kids, but it tastes so good. It's got this amazing flavor when it all cooks down. The celery and the onions get super sweet. So this has been my secret ingredient for this meatloaf, and it hits every single time. So we're gonna head over to my stove and cook them up. I'm adding the butter, the celery, the onions, and the carrots. And then I'm drizzling about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. I just do this by eye, but that looks like about enough. And then I just stir them occasionally and let them cook on medium heat until they're nice and soft and your onions are translucent. Our sofrito is done. I let these cook for about 10 minutes. They've got lightly golden brown, my onions are translucent, and everything is nice and soft. So this is ready to add into our meatloaf mixture. Before we add the sofrito, I'm gonna let this cool slightly before adding it. I'm going to add my breadcrumb. I love panko. I just think the texture of panko is better than regular. It's got a crunch to it and it holds up really well in a meatloaf as well. I love Parmesan cheese. I just use grated Parmesan cheese. I love this for flavoring in the meatloaf. It's delicious. I do Italian seasoning and marjoram. I'm not kidding you. I've never used marjoram in my life aside from for a meatloaf, but especially with the turkey meatloaf, it's such a good spice for turkey. It's beautiful in this meatloaf. And 1 teaspoon really comes through. And then here's where I feel like this turkey meatloaf is the most American meatloaf at heart, even though we're adding sofrito to it. We're using a 1/4 cup of ketchup. It is the best thing for making a moist meatloaf, though. I've tried it without, and it's just not the same. So plain old Heinz ketchup coming in for the win on this one. And then 1 egg. I messed that one up. I feel like I just suck at cracking eggs. And then our sofrito mixture. Oh, that smells so good. And that is it. That is all you need to add to this. It's so easy. It's a great weeknight staple. It's actually part of the PDF for my weekly recipes that I have on my Instagram. So if you're interested, just send me a DM and I'll send it right over to you. Look how pretty it looks in the bowl. It's so colorful. Again, it hides a lot of veggies for your kids. And then there's still ketchup in it. So, you know, kids love ketchup. Now we're going to mix this with our hands. I'm going to just move everything over so I can really get in there. Oops, don't mess with my wine. Taking off my jewelry. Last thing I want is turkey on my jewelry. All right, so you can use the spatula if you're more comfortable with that, but the best way to mix is really with your hands. It's a way to make sure you're getting everything incorporated nicely. All the sofrito is kind of mixed throughout, and the panko bread and the panko and the panko breadcrumb gets nice and mixed through. Now that that's good and mixed, it's ready to go in a baking pan. Now I cleaned my hands and I went and grabbed my baking pan. Any type of baking pan is fine for this. I like my glass, but whatever you have, you can use. And then I did put some extra virgin olive oil on the bottom just so that it doesn't stick. And then I transfer my mixture. And then if you like yours in a ball, I feel like my mom, when growing up, when she'd make meatloaf, she always left it in a ball. I like mine more of like elongated, oval shape. It really does not matter, just based on your preference. But I like the way that the slices come out when I make it more of like an elongated oval. And then we always fight for the end piece, me and my husband, because I don't know, it's just the best. It's like crispy, so good. Okay, once it's shaped how you like it, we're gonna top it with a little mixture that I made of just ketchup and Worcester sauce. So it's 3 tablespoons of ketchup and 2 teaspoons of Worcester sauce, and that just gets kind of painted right on top. And it just gives it this nice tanginess. It's so delicious. It becomes it gets a little shiny as well. It becomes pretty. This has become one of our favorite weeknight meals, and I love that for me, my husband, and I have 2 very little kids, so this will feed us for 2 nights because they only eat a little piece. But this with some broccoli and maybe some potatoes on the side, such a good dinner. Super healthy too. And now that's ready to go in the oven. I just realized I forgot to put my pepper in, but no big deal because I'm going to use it as a topping instead. But add black pepper to taste in the mixture or over the mixture, as long as it's in there. Gorgeous. Actually, I kind of think that's going to look nice. All right, it's ready to go in. While our meatloaf's in the oven, let's talk about the wine pairing. So this is Ratti Barbera D'Asti. We've actually done Ratti Nebbiolo here, and it's a really playful, fun wine, the Nebbiolo, but it's got a little bit more tannin to it, and it's a little bit more tart. The Barbera is going to be more fruit forward. It's a rounder expression. It's so pretty. I love the ruby red color that it has too, but I think something about Barbera in general is that it is so versatile. It won't overtake anything that you're eating. So you can go with a little bit lighter style food. I think a turkey meatloaf is going to hold up really nicely to this, but it's such a beautiful fruity expression of this grape. This is coming from the Piedmont region. Ratti is family owned. Pietro Ratti has been the winemaker since 1988, so since I've been born. He's amazing. He's such a wonderful winemaker. He makes these delicate expressions of Nebbiolo and Barolo, its big brother, and then this Barbera is a little bit more playful and fun and rustic. It's just such a beautiful wine. You can even chill this in the summer. It's perfect for a midweek glass wine. It's a little bit lower ABV, super easy to drink, and I think you're gonna love it. So good. Our meatloaf is out of the oven. It was in for an hour on 350 degrees and it looks perfect. You might see some of the Parmesan cheese kind of pouring out. That's okay. Just know that that means there's creamy, cheesy goodness all going on inside of here. But you can see it's got a nice golden brown color. It's got a pretty shiny top from your marinade and it's ready to cut into. I let it sit for a few minutes too, so it's ready to cut into now. So I'm gonna serve this for dinner tonight with some broccoli, and I'm gonna put it on a nice serving platter with some broccoli on the side. So I'll transfer this over. Now we have our beautiful meatloaf on our platter, ready to serve with some steamed broccoli. I just do steamed broccoli for 8 minutes, and then I add some flaky sea salt to it. Let's cut into this. See all the carrots and the onions and the celery kind of all integrated into the meat. Oh, it smells so good. Have this with a little bit of broccoli. This looks like such a delicious meal. Like I said, you can make it with potatoes too if you want a little bit of a heartier plate, but I think this is gonna be perfect for tonight. It's so good, and it's so moist. It's the ketchup, I'm telling you. Let's see how it pairs. That is a perfect pairing. The little berry notes of this just cut through kind of the gamey notes of the turkey. And texturally, like this has a silky texture and it goes with like the creaminess of the meatloaf. It's such a good pairing. If you're having this in the summer, you can chill this down a little bit. So delicious. It's such a great and easy weeknight meal. Don't forget, you can get this on a PDF with a week's worth of recipes and 1 dessert. Just message me on Instagram at Pairs with Meg. Let me know what you think in the comments, like and subscribe, and enjoy. Cheers.